Welcome everyone to the Poetry Slam for this month, the month of March. Woo-hoo.
Okay, awesome. I have two poems to share. This first one's called Barriers. It's called Barriers. Most people put up barriers in their minds for there could be trouble to be kind. If we let things get to us, the world will crush us under its feet. As we get older, we put up more barriers. We must get colder, tougher to survive. Sometimes we have to put them up. But sometimes we can take a border down and let someone in. We take the risk of heartache. Still nothing venture, nothing gain. So put up boundaries, yet take them down once in a while. This one's called Mysterious. Okay, this is called Mysterious. People see me walk by and they wonder, is he help or danger? Am I from somewhere far away or from a different time, maybe some kind of rhyme? In the shadows I appear, spreading wonder and a hint of fear. Who is this character dressed in black? Is he peaceful or is he on the attack? Is he evil or a hero of the tale? Will he take flight or will he set sail? I'm the stranger, yet I'm strange and interesting. I work with the ghosts and the specters. I am mysterious.
Okay, hi everybody in internet land. I'm Cassandra, and I'm going to share 3 poems with you today. The first is called Love Spell. Her hair a veil of black silk, incense in the air, breathing in the magical intent, my life she will reinvent. She ties the knot in which we will both be caught. Velvet dreams of you and me, rose quartz and amethyst, my disappointment laid to rest. Soon you will be intertwined within my web, my fantasy, the one I love the best. I want to get inside your head, infiltrate all your thoughts until you're desolate without me. Chanting softly, candles engraved with symbols of the love I long for. It seems my soul has met yours lifetimes before. A ritual space in which to engage the help of the spirit world. My hopes were bound so tight, but now are unfurled, as I put it out to the universe. That I love you and want my love returned. That I'm sad and sick of being burned and really want this spell to work. Everything I do, I'm thinking of you, and I want us to continue down this path to sweet romance. Our love sealed with candle wax. I appeal to the powers that be. I've waited so long for you to love me. Healing the wounds left by indifference, safe within this magical circumference. I draw you to me via an intermediary to certify our union, to mend a soul that has been lonely and hurting. Let love come and keep the fire burning. Towards you I am turning. Reach out for me, patience and trust I am learning. I believe this spell is working. I draw you to me. Thank you. Okay, this next one is called Crush. A crush can be embarrassing if the feeling is unreturned. Eventually we get past it and file it under lessons learned. To save your affection for the one who loves you, to not be crushed by your crush and to change your point of view. To let your feelings evaporate like morning dew. It may be that dreams are empty and emotions disappointing. You stand in perfect peace, ready for the anointing. Ushered into love by sadness and humiliation. To get through it you need faith and patience. A sentient being can be hurt but also recover. It's not so impossible to find another. Pining away for someone is a waste of time. Your heart knows it will find a counterpart, a reason in rhyme, a brush with the sublime. But first you have to let go. Sometimes your emotions can get it wrong. Blinded by a beautiful face, it's hard to be strong. A crush can be demeaning, but it's only human. We reach out towards love like a plant stretches up towards the sun. We want to share our lives, but love can be blind. One of the perils of existence is to find out if love is real, and love is tested by time. What once seemed perfect can lose its shine. If your crush is unrequited, you might feel gaslighted. How could the object of your affections not see that it was meant to be? No matter how you feel, you have to respect another's free will. Desperation can lead us to sabotage and even kill. In the end, you can get over it by loving someone enough to let go. A crush is just a part of life that we all go through. Trying to pair bond and abscond with a little romance. Be prepared in advance for when love does come to us. Okay. The third one I'm reading is called Dignified. You act as if you're so dignified, looking down on the common fool, so serious in everything you do. But comedy is important too. Laughter heals and sometimes reveals the truth. You think you're so much above everyone, but you can't see our common needs unite us, and in them we are one. Sometimes we bow our heads while you hold yours up high. You walk and dress with such pride. You can barely hold your judgments inside. Everyone is entitled to be treated to human dignity, even if it's just for living, for experiencing and feeling. Especially when turmoil leaves us empty-handed and reeling. Anyone can end up a refugee. You're stern and unforgiving, such a forbidding way of living. Why not see the lighter side once in a while? You always think that you're in charge, carrying authority like a weapon, when people just want peace and love. There's no room for authoritarianism in our heaven. You believe that every minute must be scheduled, but we want to take our time. You're so obsessed with being worthy of the dignity that is your birthright that you can't just relax and have a good time. You want to exalt yourself above the common man who understands better than you can that it's not keeping score that counts, but living every day to its fullest that makes for a worthy life. That he who bows his head can see the ground upon which he stands and feel secure amidst tumult and strife. Thank you.
So this one's called Four Woven Geese, and all my poems are the glory of God and they goeth with love. Thank you. Their wings are inseparable. They fly in unison, they fly like family. The village sets them free and embraces them. The sun frames them as the leader beckons them on. Its neck strides furthermost, taking on the burden. One of the others takes on the social burden, feeling dumped on. The other two are in a romantic struggle. They are behind flap, their wings flap desperately. The smaller one from behind wants to know the truth. The other looks behind, trying to decide what to do. The sun is encircled by the blue sky. The ring that holds it is spiritual. It tries to open itself further, like thoughts can be seen. They are seen from above. The horizon line mixes with them. They seem like the whole world. The sun is like a kitchen plate. It seems to have a life. Their brown wings blend. The light that reflects is white stripes. It tries to help define their positions, shooting off from their wings. Social burden weighs down on it with a white line that almost holds it down. The romantic couple of possibles has the one ahead with its neck curled around. Its head is framed in a white line. The neck of its hopeful seems supported by a white line. Their lives seem to be too much taken for granted. They talk to us like people on the bus. We're sure we'll meet them again. Nothing can stop time from being frozen. All souls knowing the moment. No matter what happens, every second is known. How is the rest of the sky white? Like the true north kisses all of us. Well, the geese take us with them to set us free. Yay. Okay, this one's called Her Face Like the Sun. She calms the fire, cheeks as red, her lips ready to speak, her face has shadows made of yellow. Her mind is limitless, rainbows of color carried upwards, beyond all compare. Her hair frames the rainbow, each lock or each line holds pockets of color. She wears a blue sweater of a fisherman's knit. It only shows the neck and upper shoulders. A strand of her hair curls and catches the light so that part of it is invisible. Her blue eyes are like the humanity. Her smile is the gift. There is a facade that is similar to the sun's. Looking into it means her submission. You know there's more, but you sooner or later must turn away. Well, you turn away only to look again. You will never know all there is to know. And her eyes pierce the soul to beckon you onwards. How she holds such color that climbs to infinity, with a button nose, or is it aquiline? Her patience will save all the angels. She will raise them like children. A life will be like the threads of her clothes, fondling the cloth a small one holds on to chance. Something flies through her mind, through her hair. Can it be a passenger jet? Can little birds flutter to obscure such pollution? Maybe jets can't touch infinity, while her mind is a characteristic of her soul. Carrying the strength of eternity, she will be there to remind you you're loved. The blue of her sweater is too cold, so she laughs because maybe it's something else. And we all hang by a thread, while the light and heat tell us the queen combines us all. This one's called Magnitude of Angels. A silhouette in deep darkness, you touch the moon, dark upon dark, and then your legs are eternal. How many angels can inhabit one person all at once? How can the darkness give way to clear signs? The truth is not fully known, but a desire to be loved. Not all questions have been answered yet, receptive to love. Archangels, cherubs, and seraphims, the reckoning of every step. The rain seemed suspended. Cars went by in droves. Life formed life. The highway shoulder showed the way past countless deaths. The irony of his suntan with a hint of red. A man leading others on to a fight, who was led to respect the absence of fear. The imagination creating a legendary landscape, wondering how it couldn't be true. Icarus's wings like sea turtle shells. A touch of genius cares about life, talking to whales, fear of an offense of merely trying to attach a camera. A friendship granted with a giant. It's a simple thing to be angelic. It's among us, our heaven. It seems even if evil packs itself upon itself into contempt meant to kill, it is still so weak and eternal to itself, and internal to itself. Hatred so completely full it doesn't see the limp biscuit. As people look towards joy and pleasure, free of another's lesser value, an endurance in eternity, an autonomy, a testimony. Just the knowledge of God wants to love everyone, and some don't make it. Just to see their success as a gift, not merely their own contrivance. Just to look on others with a relaxed disposition that they are in God's hands. Complete destruction always possible, life and creation in God's hands, not probability. One angel throughout all creation with eternity to be all places, with the hope love's intention will surround those who care, with a kind of precision that takes the love and fear of God. As all angels fill creation as they live to serve mankind's resurrection, as they pave the way sometimes, giant golden wings revealed, a child can't believe yet only in awe as a picture hardens the tender flesh, a flesh with greater power than all hate, as with the cherub his soul talked with. The number of angels is seismic. The interstitial world battles as well, yet evil has already lost, as angels have a view of eternity, and God's reward is set in place. This is Brittany Fox's work. It's called I Am. I am an existential phenomenon with extravagant dignity. I am an enigma. My mind is a labyrinth, and my heart is a complex cryptogram. I am a being of man and nature, made of the magic of mercury and diamond-covered peach fuzz. As a Homo sapien, I am part of evolution, the grand kaleidoscope and universal choir. I am a strong-minded individual with a will to survive. I am an ambitious soul striven by insight and happenstance. Along this journey, I am awakening my inner child, mother, and wiser person. I am a consumer, a customer, and a citizen. I am a canvas, a sundial, and a lock. As a host, a witness, and a planet custodian, I am a fraction of this universe. I am a seeker of abundance, diverse perceptions, and diversity. I am a significant source of companionship and compassion. As a longful guardian, I am a reflection of reliance, tranquility, and optimism. I am manifesting the lap of luxury and ultimate freedom. I am an honest humanitarian. I am a protagonist and an animal lover. My heart is selfless, non-biased, and patient, devoted, and beautiful. I am dainty, clean, and persistent. I am respectful, loving, and caring. I am hopeful, diligent, and vivacious. I am well-rounded, and I have a high sense of morality. I am cautious, modest, and mindful, grateful, honorable, and confident. I am an original, subtle, and intelligent. I am courageous, dark, and well-abided. I am graciously metamorphizing, and I am at peace with who I am. I am developing.
I have got a glimpse of a poem here I'd like to share. It's called Whispers of Day. Whispers of day, I can feel a new beginning, like a bird in the early hours, with the world asleep in the morning, a singing, having not a worry under nature's power. The sun is pouring out life to the breathless winds below, with its almighty light and beauty glow. I could feel the wind like a blanket of warmth on my skin. A new season is about to begin. Who knows what it'll bring? When the sun begins to leave on its way, I feel a tingly shiver from the wind blowing away another day, leaving behind the whispers of day.
All right, I've got two that I'm going to read out for you. They're both metered and rhyming poems. First one is called A Novel Idea. I have a novel idea, bizarre though it may be, a far cry from the typical. It fits me to a T. My thinking may be peculiar, but I swear it's quite sound. Newfangled are my intentions. They multiply, I've found. Different is my point of view, uniqueness is my aim, a singular way of being. I'm out to up my game. The gamut runs from old to odd, uncommon is my thought. Cutting edge are my proposals, by them you might be caught. So then why have this fresh outlook? Can it be just a scheme? To have more than one objective? Perchance it is to dream. Strange things have been known to happen if you make up your mind to open up to the offbeat and learn how to be kind. This one is called Mindfulness. Another rhyming one. I will try to be more mindful of the words I might say, but my enthusiasm fades depending on the day. It takes a bit of carefulness to find a way that's right. Some vigilance might be required to get me through the night. If I threw caution to the wind, where is it I would land? Without regard for the outcome, consequence be damned. Circumspection might be needed to keep me from failing. Meticulous is my planning to make for smooth sailing. Fastidious though I may be, prudence will be the key. Thoughtfulness is what I aim for while still remaining me. Thank you.
Thank you, Faye. Thank you.
So this is called Step Away. Skipping records of artists almost dead and the miracle of birth. These are the things that go through my head. I don't want to die too soon because I have nowhere to go, and cold air does my hot air balloon absolutely no good. My house is filled with stuff and everything is only a step away, and I don't want to lose my head because my feet have said that everything is only a step away. I'm an exploding atom and I made the universe, but I can't tie my shoes without asking first, so I'll walk with my bare soles and pick the glass out later. And I can write and not rhyme, just not all the time, not with this glass in my feet. I am only a step away from everything. My house is filled enough, and everything is only a step away. I don't want to lose my head, because my feet have said that everything is only a step away. So I'll step today and pray that I never, no never, step away.
Nice.
This is prose also, but it's poetry in its own way.
See, there we go.
It's February 28th, 2011. A reminder, you are fortunate. You have the wonderful gift of today. Red will be present for your viewing, harmony for your hearing, love for your touch. The gift of now is something you deserve, and it deserves you. The answer has always been the simplest to find and the hardest to do. Another gift. Be here, face to face with your soul, and be gentle like unto a child. The simplest thing to do would be to be here to experience this multifaceted gift with a gentle, unfiltered gaze. The hardest as well. Stop trying to preserve yourself. A seed must break out into the world to grow. And what a world, all experiences being considered. A reminder, you are fortunate.
Nice.
Oh, goodness me. Again, excellent words to end off on the Poetry Slam. I'm so happy that you were our last edition. Thank you so much for that. And thank you, everybody, for sharing your words. Again, poses and poetry. I feel like I can get into those poses. Give yourselves a round of snaps, claps, whatever you can. We'll be here meeting next week on Thursday again, if you'd like to join. Or if you want to be here for the Poetry Slam, first Thursday of the month. Don't know what day in April that is.